Hello my beautiful vibrant energies, I'm Vibrant V. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a reading for Taurus Collective. So thank you for your time. Please honestly just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are new to the channel, I do appreciate the support. If you would like, subscribe and share, that would be awesome. Okay, so Taurus, let's get straight into your reading. Let's see what's occurring in your situation right now and what wonderful good things are coming towards you, okay? So, let's see. Ooh, unexpected income. Okay, so maybe you received something, whether financially or something that you needed or wanted or have been asking for or have requested. You recently, experienced something like that, right? The privileged lady. Now, they could, excuse me. It could be in the form of, let's say you had, sorry, I'm actually seeing money here, right? And I'm seeing some of you guys being on like a shopping spree or a spending spree. Now, it doesn't have to be a spending spree specifically, but it's kind of like somebody wants to treat you. You know, they want to spend money on you. It's kind of what I'm getting here, my darlings. I think that's the good fortune that I'm getting for some of you guys here. That's really amazing. Okay, but we do have something that might be coming to an end. Now, I don't know what that is, but we can try and explore it. Okay, my loves? So, okay, for Taurus Collective, what messages do we have? And what is to come? Okay, some of you guys, it could just be that you have somebody who's going to give you, it's going to be a positive comment of some sort, or it could just be like a well done at work or something. I'm very curious about the coffin here because there's some kind of ending or new beginning. So it's given me for some of you guys, maybe you're getting a promotion as well. There's a new opportunity possibly for some of you guys with a job as well. The coffin here is not necessarily death or it could be ending something old or moving from an old cycle into something new. Okay, so just, yeah, take heart, my darlings. All right, this is the 8 of Cups. Is that 8 of Cups? Yes, it is, sorry. So the 8 of Cups says that you've left something behind. So something that might have been good fortune for you, you left recently, or something that was helpful to you, something or somebody that was helpful to you or supportive of you, perhaps. You've left them behind. Ooh, goodness me. And we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. So now, okay. Now you left them behind, and I'm not saying this in like a horrible, okay. When I say left behind, you could have kind of invested as much as you could in something, right, emotionally. Could be a job, or it could be like a friendship, relationship, some kind of connection, right? It was good almost, like it served you well, or you felt prosperous in it, or you at least received from it what you desired, Taurus, or there was some kind of benefit in it for you, which I really love, which is awesome, right? So you benefited from this thing, and it was very complimentary, probably put you on quite a high pedestal, or made you feel good, or maybe you looked good, or something, or, something here, which perhaps might be creating a new opportunity. So it's just giving me a sense of, if we're leaving something like that behind, it's more a case of possibly just taking a break from something, if that makes any sense to you. Well, for some of you guys, I feel like it's just a break that you're taking, which in terms of leaving or turning your back or having a moment to breathe for yourself, I think some of you guys are gonna it's gonna have other people kind of desperately trying to offer you something or reach out to you. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here, and I'm showing you guys this based on, we've got these 2 cups here. It could be that you've walked away from these offers, right? Because you didn't have unexpected income. So whether it's the offer, the actual money, the materialistic gift or whatever, or it's just a pouring of emotions, maybe this person's offering, these people offering their love to you, and you're kind of like, it's just not good enough, or you're not interested, or you just need a break, you need some time out, you just need to kind of go and rethink some things, right? Okay, it's not a horrible thing. I just think you've got some personal thoughts that you might want to be considering, or something that's really, what's the word, something you haven't quite got up to a standard that you desired. Okay, sorry, I've got too many thoughts in my head, that's why I'm struggling to speak properly. It could be that you haven't quite reached the where you want to be, and now you're just kind of having an emotional reassessment, like, do I still want to do this thing? Do you know what I mean? That's hilarious. I love that. King of Swords. With the King of Swords energy, my love, you are just considering, you're really trying to, yeah, this doesn't give me horrible negative energy. This is you just trying to be wise. we do have the Three of Swords. So it could be that you're healing yourself over some kind of disappointment. Excuse me. But really what I'm feeling here for some of you guys is that you have other people who, not other people, but it might be, you might be like an angel to them. Does that make sense? You might be a great support system, or something about you is quite healing. And maybe you've kind of like, you've taken some time away to go heal for yourself. Does that make sense? Or you will be, or something. Now, it might cause other people around you to feel a little bit rejected, or it's not that they're necessarily rejected. It could also speak of them, as you are trying to have some time out, they are just reaching out to connect with you and to offer you love. Does that make sense? Right? Which is beautiful. This is good. You might be in a bit of an unbothered attitude, though, whatever this is. I'm not sure about this King of Swords here. Are you approaching it sensibly? It's only because I'm mindful of his expression. He looks a little bit like, you know when you've tried something all day long and you just kind of like, oh, I'm tired. Like, just, I've tried to speak to these people. I've tried to understand. I've tried to do different things. You see what I mean? It's just his expression more that's getting me here. So I don't know what that means for, you know, whether that's you or someone else. And I'm just going to point out we do have water signs here. With the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Some of you guys, there's success in change, okay? So there is going to be some kind of success for you in the change of your emotions, or as you kind of take time to consider what's disappointing or not quite emotionally fulfilling for you at this time, okay? There you go. And then with the King of Swords, that could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, yeah? So it's really just kind of really thinking things through, being careful in your communication, being rational, trying to take, honor and respect is really what I'm getting and hearing, okay? So we do have the Eight of Cups here. The World has come out. So this is either to do with a Capricorn or something you're looking back at. There could be, we do have the World here and we've got travel. So some of you guys genuinely could be traveling. I don't see you going very far, if I'm honest with you. So if anything, like I said, you're just taking a break. Some of you guys, sorry guys, my chest, I've had a bit of a cold thing, whatever. So my chest is quite tight and I have a tendency to speak fast and then I run out of breath. So please forgive me. I'm going to try and manage myself here. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, so it just gives me like, you're going for a short drive, I'm just going to clear my head. You still, there's, in this bag, you're even still taking a cup of love. So you're still emotionally equipped. It's just, I think it's just a reflection of that, or just acknowledging some truths about it, okay? This, like I said, it could be to do with work, family, work, family, business type situations is what I'm picking up here for some of you guys. The World, again, that's, yeah. Wow. Sorry, and then we have the Four of Cups. Oh, yeah. Taurus, you got people who are reliant on you. I think you, now it could be that, see, I was saying that someone's investing in you, right? But it could be that you've invested in somebody who needed your support. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been reading that one-sided the whole time. I mean, you guys need to change the energies for me. I'm so sorry. I mean, yeah, change it as it suits. We do have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is you just wanting to have a bit of a break. It's kind of protective. It's giving me the energy of, it's not for, I'm not getting an energy of this is horrible or bad intentions here. None whatsoever. I just feel, Taurus, you need a break and you're reassessing and you're just kind of having some time for yourself. You're quite open and vulnerable. You're willing to be vulnerable is what I get. And I think you're very open, or you've been very open in the more recent past. But I think you're kind of trying to, what's the word? It is just have some, oh God, I'm going to keep repeating stories to you. You're going to have some time away, or maybe that's what's recently happened. And it gives you a sense of just contentment and joy. Now, I mean, you guys are Taurus. Taurus, from what I know, Taurus love their own time and space. Don't like to be hassled and bothered. So this makes sense to me. So possibly something's happened here and it's just kind of draining you and you just kind of want to separate from it. Do you know what I mean? Not overly dramatic, nothing like that. Okay, what's the Five of Cups here? Oh. Okay, well, because I can see it. The Five of Cups is the Page of Cups. So this is telling me that you've got somebody, there could be an age disparity. This person could be slightly younger than you, or it could be your child, for all I know, who's giving you love or whatever. It could be to do with a child. Sorry, I'm just struggling my words there. But really what I'm getting is that I think you've had someone who's tried to who's tried to make some kind of kind gesture towards you. They kind of come across a little bit immature, a little insecure, or maybe it's just that they're trying to not scare you off or do too much to come on too strong, right? They're coming very passionately and This is cute for me because the Page of Cups is the one who, you know, he's the poetic guy. He does gestures of kindness and love, you know. Piscean energy to me really is what it is. But you do, you know, there's with cups, we're also talking about Cancer and Scorpio, okay? Yeah, Scorpios are very actually, yeah. Scorpios can be very, very loving. But this is very Piscean energy to me here. Now, it doesn't have to be all that, you know, you pick what, take what resonates. But this is someone who's a creative individual, who, I don't know, they might write poetry. They might be just quite, I want to say soppy is the word, but I mean that in like a really sweet way. You know, like a really loving person, and they're not afraid to show that. And they want to give you that kind of affection effectively. Okay. Some of you, I don't know, I'm hearing a sense of hope here, and that's in relation to work. So I don't know what that is. For some of you, guys, there's a sense of hope. You want to turn your back on it, but I don't know if there's going to be some kind of small offer that's going to help you somehow. I don't know. There's something here, okay? The Eight of Cups came out again. So it's really confirming the fact that you are leaving, you are walking away, the full Aries energy. This is, it's a hopeful new, it's basically refreshing. That's really what I'm getting, okay? I can't, the energy of the cards are just telling me, it's refreshing to you. It's just like a, you know, like, okay, what are my next steps? What am I considering? I see you as quite a free Taurus, like as a unencumbered one, but a responsible one, if that makes sense. Yeah. What's the King of Swords for Taurus, please? Taurus, this is beautiful. Oh, she says. And then the Five of Wands comes out. Okay, now whether it's you or this other person, I think, okay, so some of you Tauruses, it could be that you're in your head right now, and so you're not, that's what it is. So you've walked away, or you're kind of not closing your heart space. I don't think it's a closure. I just think it's a pause, it's a break, it's a, okay, I've given a lot emotionally, you know, I've invested a lot emotionally in this thing, and I'm kind of, maybe just a little bit tired here, because you've gone from the 8, right, to the 5. So there's a little bit of a change, it's a little bit of a back step down, you know, downgrade, but it's not overly massive. There's still love here, there's lots of cups here, it's beautiful. But I think you've kind of, as you walk away, as you take a break, you get more in your head space than the heart space. Now, obviously, you guys need to decide, you know, whether that's positive for you or helpful for you right now, actually. So it's up to you. But I do think there's some kind of competition, and somebody, it could be what you're looking at is people vying for your attention here, fighting for your attention, and you're just kind of unfazed or unmoved by it, like, I'm okay, like, bruh, I'm fine, you know, that type of energy. Alternatively, it could be you. Maybe you're the one who's fighting for someone else's attention. That's not the energy I'm picking up, but if that's you, obviously, you know, wear the shoe, my darlings. The Four of Swords. Yeah, everything gives me that you are taking a break. You are not... Your energy gives me, my back is turned, I'm having a break, I'm having a bit of a time out, I'm reassessing my emotions, I'm considering some things, and I've taken myself out of the heart space and working more in the love space, working more from the head space, yeah? That's what I'm getting for some of you guys here. This isn't a terrible thing. I just really see you kind of really pondering, like, almost what next. This is definitely giving me a break vibe. Break vibe. Now, I'm hoping, God forbid it, you know, because, you know, sometimes when you pronounce the sentence, I'm hoping you're not, look after yourselves physically is what, or first and foremost, look after yourselves emotionally, spiritually, spiritually and all the other ways, okay? So whatever you feel you need to protect yourself from right now, then go ahead and do that, my loves. Obviously, don't let it weigh on you too much in the heavy negative energy, because it will just attract the nonsense you're trying to avoid. But wisdom, you know, being sensible in your approach. Okay, I went on a tangent there, but there's a lot of 5s here as well, Taurus, which is representative of change, but it does speak of conflict, as we can see here. There is a lot of potential conflict. Now, be mindful of this, because I don't love it. Let me tell you why I don't love it. We have the 5 of Wands. This is competition and fighting. This right here is about conflicts and betrayals. This is saying, with the five of Swords, it's almost like, okay, so in a few ways, it could be, let's say you are fighting a competition, right? Or there's disagreements and you're challenging people, fine, because you're in your King of Swords. So this is you thinking, you're challenging people and you're saying, I need a break from this. I need you to stop doing this. I need you to stop, you know, whatever it is that's challenging you, that doesn't feel comfortable to you emotionally, or in as much as you've emotionally invested, you're happy to leave it behind. You're just saying, I'm done with it. Now that could cause other people to feel conflicted by what's happening here with you. Goodness me. Please, what advice? I mean, I don't know what to say. Okay, well, I looked and I see death. So this is possibly good. This is almost like you cleansing out, like you're on a emotional cleansing type situation to reestablish yourself in a place of higher honor, but but you're doing this in a way where it's, you just got someone here who's constantly offering to you, babes. Yeah. See, I think you've invested in something emotionally, something or somebody emotionally before. I think you have, oh goodness. Taurus, I don't want to waste your time anymore with this reading. Let me just get one piece of advice. What advice do we have for Taurus, actually? Ooh, be the best advice here. And death came out, honey. Okay, very a Scorpio energy. Ooh, double Scorpio energy. God damn. God damn. Sorry, that's just so powerful. Okay, now, honeys. Some of you guys. Immediately when I first, when I pulled the cards in, immediately what I heard was putting an end to something. Okay? Oof. I'm hearing putting an end to joy and excitement, though. I don't love that. That's making my chest feel funny. So I don't know what's going on here, Taurus. Be mindful of your heart space at this time, okay? Because this is very strong energy. And when I see Taurus is acting in strong energy, it's not that I'm afraid. It's not that. It's nothing to be afraid of. It just, I feel what happens with that is when Tauruses try to, start changing and adapting and stuff, it basically becomes a bit of a, it becomes more of a problem for the people around them, effectively, because Tauruses are very, you guys are strong caregivers. You're very loyal. You're very faithful. You could be detrimentally so, to yourselves. But you're very giving. You're somebody that you're loyal. You're faithful. You're somebody that people can come to when they're in difficult times because you have a comforting, warmth, wisdom about you as well, right? Okay, so you're very, very, okay, I'm seeing King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles vibes, okay? You got it together like that. But then when a Taurus is ready to end something, it can feel quite harsh and brutal to those around them. So I think this is more about the experience or the feelings possibly of the people around you. I feel like it could feel like you're ending, it's like you're calling them out. There's something that you're doing. And I think it's just in your behavior. It's really interesting. I don't see you as causing conflict. I see you as trying to take a break, walk away, be patient, emotionally separate. But then it's causing other people around you conflict because you are taking this new path, or you're not as emotionally available, right? It's very interesting. Okay, right, hold on. Okay, this is about your advice though, hold on. Woo! Okay, Taurus is in power. Golly. We do have Justice and the King of Swords. Yeah, and I'm getting a sense that you just apply some patience here as well, yeah? So, I mean, I'm not saying that you guys don't sound like you're hot-headed right now. This doesn't feel like an angry Taurus. It really isn't. I'd be worried if you were. It's not that. I just feel it's... And this is major arcanas, my darling. So your advice is like the universe is actually wanting you to do this, wanting you to put an end to something, wanting you to speak up kind of, fairly and justly. And I think it's about communicating wisely is what I get. Being analytical or being sensible or managing the words that you use to communicate. God damn. Jesus. Okay, the Hermit. Okay, so this could be, why? Because you've got someone here who could be quietly observing you or watching you. And I think it's them that they're desperate to rush forward to say something. This person, it's giving me a sense of isolation here. So you might be dealing with someone who's more like a loner type or is quite isolated, but they're very, what's the word? It could be just someone who talks a lot, basically, a chatty Cathy type person. But it feels like they can go from one end to the other. They can go from talking a lot to being very isolated, quiet, and not saying very much, okay? So there could be some situations here, something here. Maybe you just don't know that your behavior is causing conflict within somebody else while you're just genuinely trying to you know, do whatever it is that you're trying to do here in relation to work, life, love, or family. I don't know, whatever this is for you. Okay. We do have good fortune, and I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, I'm going to let you linger on that. Okay, yeah, Taurus, I think you're okay. I just feel like you just kind of, you're going to balance things out right in the middle. I see you as very strong and very powerful. Whoever you're dealing with might not be as confident as you. Just be mindful of that, because, you know, in that type of energy, not that it would be your fault or not, you know, but we take responsibility for the possible consequences of our actions, right? Just know that you might come across a little bit more forceful and powerful to this person. You could be more loud and this person could be more chatty, or vice versa. Does that make sense? Something like this. So I don't know. There could be something here about noise or something being heard as well. But I think it's you being like wanting to be heard or speaking truth in a way where it's I'm sorry, I'm shaking that because that's the scales. It's giving me like the sorry, trying to keep it copacetic, you know. That's the best I can explain that. Yeah, I don't, this is not a horrible Taurus energy. This is actually really wonderful. But whatever you do, it's going to be really, really great, my darling. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Be mindful of that. So that's Aries, Leo, Sag, unless that's more resonant of your chart and, you know, and what's in your what's going on for you. But I do feel you have somebody here who's kind of a determined individual. I think they want you to recognize them or to praise them or give them something, but they feel possibly that you kind of pulled your energy back or are blocking them on. Do you see what I mean? Or withholding communication or something here, Taurus. Again, like I said, I don't think you're in any kind of negative vibes here. I just think you're doing what you're trying to do for you to have a bit of a break and reassess, okay? Emotionally, probably distant and unavailable at the minute based on whatever it is that you're trying to restructure or do. I don't know, my loves. Okay, babes, I thank you for this. It's very interesting reading, honeys. But yeah, help and praise, and ooh, we got 2 6s here, baby. You're moving towards recognition, or somebody is. Or maybe you're moving away from being in the spotlight as well. I don't know. It could be that. Okay. As in, you know, not having too much attention from everyone. Okay. Thanks, Taurus. Please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you. And share. Thank you. Bye.